All right, Navy Vet 76, Dark Rain. And today I'm shooting my Type 38 Japanese Arisaka. It is 6.5 by 50 Japanese. And I have some resized 270 caliber bullets. I have them resized to 269. It's a 130 grain bullet, and the overall length is 2 inches, 845, and I'm using an IMR 3031 at 30 grain. And that's a pretty fast, that's a faster powder, not pretty fast. And with this long barrel, it's definitely probably all going to burn before it gets out the end of the barrel. Normally, what I found is 30-31 is good in your shorter barreled rifles. This gun has a dust cover on it. It is an original Japanese dust cover. However, the serial number, as I remember, is not, it's not matching to the gun. .5 but 50 is a very mild shooting bullet. Of course, this is a heavier gun, so a lot of the energy is being absorbed by this firearm as well. I got into alternative bullets when during the pandemic it was getting hard to find bullets. Also, variations in groove diameter led me to try to experiment with resizing jacketed bullets that matched the groove diameter. Now, I have found that these resized bullets in some cases don't work very well, but they work. And in a pinch, if you needed to, you can do this. You can resize them. I just use a Lee bullet sizing die and use generous amounts of basically a black powder bullet lube to get it to go through the die, and you may have to go in steps depending on the bullet. I'm able to go through in just one try through the die. If you try to use just regular bullet lubes you use for reloading, they don't work very well. But the black powder bullet lube, being kind of a waxy lube, for some reason works. Now, I've got a horizontal string, and it's at the top of the paper, so I can't really call that a group. And that's with the resized bullets. Now I have some PPU 6.5s. I don't remember what size they are. I think they're 267, 268. And I don't know what the load is without looking at the book. And these have been loaded for a while, so. Okay, let's see if these bullets are just a thousandths or two undersize make any difference in grouping. This rifle was given to me, and I really have enjoyed it every time I've had it out. And these bullets are really, I think they were made for the Carcano, but the Type 38 and the Carcano were pretty much the same groove diameter. And actually, Carcano made some Type 38s for Japan. So, let's see where those shot. And they shot high as well, pretty much in the same spot. Not really anything I'd call a decent groove. But, you know, it's not shotgun, not a shotgun pattern down there. And I could try some Kentucky elevation. Let me try that. I'm going to aim a little lower because everything I've shot so far is up at the top of the paper. This gun was made, if any of you have a Type 99, I mean, the design is pretty much the same as the Type 38, only different. The 38, this one anyway, does not have the anti-aircraft wings on it, where the Type 99s usually do. And I don't know if they made 38s with the anti-aircraft wings on them or not. They may have. The mum has been ground off, which is not uncommon. Alright, and that was the PPU bullets. I think they say 267 on the package, but they actually measure 269. Alright, let's see what elevation changes at. Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. I got 3 to the right and 1 just above the bullseye, and then there's 1 missing somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, so I think that was 5 shots. It's 5 shots, wasn't it? I only see 4 holes. Anyway, alright. I've got 4 left of the PPUs.
One minute to big fire. 1 minute.
the last of the PPU bullets. And when I lowered my aim point, I want to go down there and show you. All right, everything you see here, my aim point was here. Everything you see up there, my aim point was here. Everything here, that's all PPU strictly. Up there is a combination of some 270s resized and PPU, and this is all PPU. So, you know, I don't know if you call that a group and 3 flyers or what you'd call that. Not impressive, but you know, fun to shoot, right? Well, nothing spectacular with this rifle. The resized bullets, I don't know if they work any better. Here's some more resized. I don't know what the load is. But I'm going to use the same aim point as I did with the PPUs. I'm wondering too, with the choice of 30-31 being the faster powder, some of it might be because you have a smaller case capacity. I don't know. I see my cleaning rods wants to come out of the end of the gun, but it works. I'll take a peek. Yeah, it's nothing really spectacular there. It's not a tight group, but you know, between this gun and the Carcano, I guess they're really not considered guns. I imagine they were new. Obviously, obviously, I don't know. I've never seen a new one. They shoot better, and with a little more work, I could probably get it to shoot better. I haven't had this out very much. Just haven't felt like working with it. I got a heat mirage going on, so I know the barrel's hot. There's a suspicion, I don't know for sure, this just may have been a bringback, but I can confirm that by looking for import marks on it. There probably are. This was given to me, and it was owned by the guy that gave it to me. It was owned by their, I believe it was grandfather. And he was of the age to have served in World War II. So I'm making a lot of assumptions, and with nothing to back it up. And if it does have import marks on it, then all that goes out the window. I never really checked, as best of my recollection. And that's 5, so I can look for import marks. I'm not seeing any there. I'm not seeing any there. So there are no import marks. However, that doesn't mean anything either, because import marks weren't required until many years after the war. So I can't confirm nor deny that this was a vet bringback rifle. I am using PPU brass, by the way. And there is some case expansion. And I did buy a 6.5 neck sizing die that I believe I can use on this. I don't know. I actually bought it from my Dutch Mannlicher, was it? But, I don't know. But it would help some to just neck size these, since this is the only 6.5 by 5.0 Japanese rifle I own, and it would save wear and tear on the cases. Now we're into the ones that I know the load for, which I gave you that data for when I first started shooting. The gun is hot, so as far as heat on the barrel, the heat mirage is getting pretty bad on that one. That's what I thought. I blew the primer on that one. You see the smoke coming out of there? I didn't blow the primer. I put a hole in it. Yeah. And that's something. Thought I had a case separation. That smoke was coming out of there. That primer wrapped around the firing pin could have just been a really hot load. Yeah, I think I pierced the primer. Primer's still in there. Just looks weird. Okay. The heat mirage is so bad. That's something else. I lost the case over here. It's not something I want to do, is lose all my cases, and that's great. It fell in this bucket. I don't know if I'll find it now. Yeah, there it is. Whew, I got 10
1
more.
minute to cease fire. 1 minute.
10 more left. We got a minute to cease fire, so we'll just wait for the break. It was kind of a cool night last night. It's like 47 degrees, and it's warmed up significantly since then. Beautiful day, slightly cloudy sky. It's comfortably cool for, feels like fall, and I'm enjoying the day. Okay, and that's all with that load I started with. My endpoint's right here, right there, and that is my group. So I think it's a matter of playing with it if I wanted to. I really don't feel like it, and but it's just fun to get out once in a while and shoot. I don't think it matters whether I use the resized bullets or the PPU stuff. It doesn't really seem to change it much, at least not at 50 yards. And if I was shooting at 100, this would be way worse. So there you go.